Elon Musk finally marries the little blue bird. But now we all know what happened last night when Twitter went all the way up to 20% because Elon Musk has finally buckled. Okay, now what happened? Why he does that? There's a lot of reason in behind, and I'm gonna speculate on it. Okay, I use the word speculate because, well, there are official statement in a way, but he didn't really come out front. So let's talk about this today. Alright, before we go to that, once again, this is disclaimer. As usual, please make sure you do your own risk assessment. And of course, thank you, Ames, for the kind sponsorship. Now, let's look at Twitter. Wow, look at it. In a single day, Twitter went up by 22%. Whoa! Remember many moons ago, I was there telling you guys that 54.20 will likely be traded again. But of course, as the price was coming down and a lot of things was happening, I'll be honest with you, I also don't think that it will happen. And of course, the way Elon Musk was saying himself that but he was being misled by the information given by Twitter, more or less, like most likely he will drop this case and pay the $1 billion fine if it is going to be the one, and that's it. But some things had to change when it was around this area. When I saw the volumes had to come in, right, that basically gave me the first there's red light telling me something is just wrong. Okay, it doesn't make sense here. And of course, you can see over here, of course, we do know that there was because there were let's try to get this up. Okay, there was some speculation that the deal may revive, right? Okay, so the deal was trying to revive. Then after that, Elon Musk said no way, and the price came back down. But the problem is this. Okay, look at this is A and this is B, right? Okay, so if let's say that at area A was a speculation that the deal is going to revive, then when B happened and say no way, then by right this should come back to A. Agree? But the problem is this: you take A and B divide by 2, you get the midway of this. That is what I don't like. And after that itself, right, with no other news, you can see that volume began to pick up then, okay? And of course, on hindsight right now, we saw a very big BNB over here, which tells you that the boys trying to whip out both buyer and seller. And very incredibly, just pirate before the news, there was some selling, but then again, wow, look at this, okay? So this is where I find it very interesting. I want to share more with you. Let's dig deeper, alright? Because now we know that Elon Musk is going to go ahead with 54.20 a share, okay? And this is actually something spoken by the Bloomberg reporter, okay? So first of all, now across the mainstream media now, Elon Musk has confirmed in a way he's going to put his deal back again, okay? And of course, the share price went by 22%, and the price is at 54.20. Okay, now this is the buying side, but something happened during the last few days because Elon Musk, as usual, once again has sparked criticism. Okay, because of this Ukraine-Russia peace poll on Twitter. So he doesn't want to buy Twitter, but keep on coming on Twitter to top. It doesn't make sense, right? So this is why I felt that, right? Probably he has something in his mind. Okay, and of course, let's see more detail coming up. Okay, all right. So Elon Musk has reversed course, and he's going to buy Twitter to build X app. Okay, interesting. Yeah. Now, what is X app, by the way? Okay, so first of all, the whole deal is for $44 billion. Okay, and by doing this, caving in right now, in my opinion, that will be calling for an end to the lawsuit, right, between them. And this is something, the one lawsuit that everybody is waiting for it, right? Everybody's just waiting for it. So let's go through the whole pictorial of this whole thing here. Now, first of all, we all know that Elon Musk went to buy heavily at between the price of about $35 to $40. Yeah. And he bought as much as 9%, and that causes some problem because you shouldn't buy anything more than 5% of a company without letting SEC knows, right? So whatever it is, anyway, it continued, and of course, by then itself, right, when Twitter share went higher, okay, Elon Musk came in and said that he won't buy Twitter, and the price he gave was 54.20. Bang, the price goes up, okay, and that was the price that everybody's happy. Now we all know that the board eventually accepted. There was speculation that they didn't want, but well, 54.20 is a good deal because this stock was trading at about 34-35 for a long period of time. Okay, then after that, the share price just come down on its own. Okay, and that's whereby Elon Musk says that hey, look, let's do it on hold because there's a lot of fake accounts, and of course, Elon Musk threatened to walk away. He even rips up the deal and say finish. But at the very here, the low end I just mentioned, Twitter started to sue Elon Musk, okay? And for some reason, the volume just picked up. A big question mark, right? So as if that Twitter is very confident that Elon Musk will lose, or something must have happened, okay? Something very interesting. So with that as well, right, let's look into that. Okay, we all was looking for this face off, okay, and it's supposed to be done on October 17th, so it's not going to happen right now, right? So by doing this as well, right, we are still waiting for more clarification, but you can see online right now, not many things. All right, it's not clear why Elon Musk chose to abandon the fight. Apparently, he did not come out and say anything, all right, until now, okay? So if we look at it right now, right, okay, recently Elon Musk been quiet, okay, but then again he came in and says that Twitter probably is going to be accelerating by 3 times by X amount in 3 to 5 years, and they want to create a super app, okay, or a marketplace like WeChat, okay, and he believes that they can do the money transfer feature, which I think that, you know, like what Alipay is doing right now and all those stuff. Yeah, so this is what I'm seeing here at the moment. Okay, let me change my color. And of course, there are also some speculation say that maybe he really wants to bring back Donald Trump, because Donald Trump's supporter wants Elon Musk to reactivate his account ahead of the midterm election. Okay, and of course, there's also saying that because he went in again to stir shit, okay, literally, and that causes this Zelensky to be pretty pissed off. Okay, so there's a lot of reason that he probably has done certain things just to make sure that things just move on. Okay, and you know, Elon Musk has a very neck on making things getting a little bit exciting. Okay, so the thing is that we all know that this Elon Musk has already sold off $15.4 billion worth of Tesla, and there are speculations say that maybe he needs to sell more just in case. Okay, but we all know that he has received secured financing from Morgan Stanley, Bank of America, Mitsubishi, and Barclays. Okay, so the thing is this: if he get all this information right now, and he knows that probably gonna buy the company, so think about this. When the share price came down and the volume pick up, just a question mark here is who do you think have bought those shares? Okay, the banks have agreed to finance the acquisition, are likely to lose hundreds of millions of dollars on the deal because they will struggle to attract investors to buy the debt. So you see, the thing is, people are worried because they're scared that, you know, they offer, obviously these banks are not going to use their own money. They're going to get from the clientele. So the thing is, this deal to happen is a good deal because everybody will be happy, right? But of course, the question is, can it be done? All right. But of course, now if Elon Musk saying that he's going to buy, things will move. So what I want to tell you is here, this is the 5-minute chart before the news came out. Okay, this is where it gets very interesting. Now, first of all, we saw the share coming down, right, from $44.30 went all the way down to $42. The volume have been pretty stable, fair enough. But suddenly the volumes have to uptick a little bit around this period of time. Interesting. Then after that, the share price just ding dong, ding dong, ding dong. But just prior, before the news come out itself, right, you can see the volume pick up again, and this is like 2-3 times higher than the usual volume on average per 5 minutes. So I just feel that there's some market speculation, manipulation here, and now the price is all the way to here. Wow. Okay, so don't you feel that this sort of thing is really incredible? Okay, so that's why I felt that there's something more to meet the eye. All right. And of course, if you look carefully now, I'm going to show to you guys. Take a look. This is the letter, okay, that was sent, okay, to basically behalf of X Holding of Elon Musk to buy Twitter. Okay, so is it because that the legal team knows that the chance of losing is high? Well, it's all possible because Elon Musk has several times already on Twitter says that he knows that there will force or at least bots on the platform. All right, but any time he has said this before, so he cannot really weasel his way out, honestly, and that's how I feel it. Okay, right. Anyway, all these are my opinion. Yep. So the question now is that why I say a but for my title, because the question is, would that affect Tesla? Now, Tesla shares has came off quite a fair bit, and yesterday again at $243, the Tesla share rebounded. Beautiful, right? Now, the time was at 269. I said that if the Tesla share break below 269, it'll come back down to 243. And brilliant. Look at it. It's so beautiful. So now, the thing is this. If, let's say, this deal go through and Tesla, there'll be a bit of run on Tesla, definitely. And if Tesla share really lose 243, there will be a possibility to see 206. Okay? So, we can see now, last 2 days, the volume has again. So one side itself, if people are bullish, will say that okay, this is a good time to buy because coast is clear, things has ended. But as a point of M&A, is usually the company that buys another company for that amount of money itself, right? Usually we all know that the stock price of the mother company, or aka Tesla, will be affected, right? So that's how I see it from here. All right. So in short, I need to get my mouse up. Something went wrong. Okay. So we all know that 2 days ago, Bloomberg has just came in and said that Tesla has tumbled most in S&P 500 as a quarterly deliveries this point. This is bad. And for Tesla to tumble the most in S&P, that is the reason why a lot of traders are shorting Tesla. All right, number 2 on the name list. And the most important question mark is this. Okay, the most important question mark is 2 days ago the stock market recovered. Yesterday the market recovered, and both times Tesla didn't go up. So that tells you that something is kind of wrong right here, right now. And of course, we have seen this Tesla delivery missed estimates. You can see it's covered by Bloomberg, and obviously it's a wild year for them. It went up, it went down, it went up, it went down, and now it's trading lower. And analysts are not very comfortable with the current position right now. And of course, the main thing is that Tesla is snagged by the supply chain. Look at it. Oh my goodness. It is bad. So if they are not able to deliver, they can't make the money. Hence, therefore, think about this. The company stock price will suffer. So, and we all know that if you actually ask a lot of people in the market right now, the EVs, right? People knows that people are moving away from Tesla. They're actually buying something else instead, because Tesla cost has increases. And you think about this, people go for EV cars is because they want it cheap. But when Tesla says that because of the supply issue and blah blah blah, and now they didn't increase price, I mean seriously, that will lose the people's confidence. Isn't that true? So because of all that itself, we can see from Elon Musk himself smoothing out crazy end of quarter delivery ways to reduce expedite costs and relieve stress. Okay, so this is from Elon Musk using Twitter. This was what happened on the 2nd of October. But I want to bring you back something here. Everybody take a look at this little thing here. I want to check if you take a look here. Okay, I'll bring it back to you guys. Look at this letter. This letter was sent. Oops, sorry, my bad. Hold on. There's some technical problem here. Okay, this letter was sent on the 2nd of October. You notice that? 3rd of October. Sorry, my bad. 3rd of October. This is interesting. Don't you find that? Okay. So with all this information on hand right now, right? If you ask me, really, I think that right, Tesla may be into some more trouble. And of course, if Tesla and S&P 500 has an incredible relationship, and of course, what do you expect? So you can see that right here, right? Whenever the Tesla share goes up, S&P 500, okay, goes up. Whenever Tesla share come down, the S&P comes off. All right, so you can see it's quite clear. So recently itself, you can see that Tesla share is coming down, and of course we do see some selling on the S&P. But the last 2 days, S&P went up, but Tesla share still stay more to the downside. So what if, let's say, Tesla share really goes down to the number I just mentioned, 206? Then what do you think will happen to the S&P 500? So this is something that I want you to ponder. And I felt that, right, this is going to be a very important information for you guys. All right. So before we go into more speculation, I left it with you on this point itself. So sincerely hope that you will know what to do. Okay, let's look at the chart for today, shall we? Okay, so first of all, wow, look at China. My God, okay, China has now broke above 13,000 and went all the way up to 13,300. And I'm very sure this type of buying can only be done by the government funds. Okay, now it's good because the last, how many days? Let's take a look here. Since this point to here, there's about 35 trading days. The last 35 trading days, the market has been staying below the MA30, right? And every time it go past it, it couldn't stay on, it came back off. Today, definitely very strong. Yesterday already is a strong indication that it will continue to go higher. So without a doubt, we're gonna see the China A50 could be testing this point, and that's about 13,700. Okay. So the thing is, if the China market is recovering, is it because that now it's time to buy? I don't know, but we all know that this is the China holiday, so maybe it's just a national thingy that they're buying right now. All right, so I'm not too sure, but at least it's a good sign, right? Okay, now let's look at the rest of the market for today. Let's look at the Dow Jones now. Okay, Now for the Dow Jones today, wow, look at it. It has broke my trend line very nicely. So that's good news for the buying. All right. But if we adjust the trend line right now, if we do it this way, okay, this is going to be the new trend line. Okay. So of course, the market could test all the way here itself to 13,000, 31,000. Okay. It is all possible. Yeah. It is all possible. But of course, like I say, once again, the BNB target is 30,742, and if the market stays up, then 3742 could be next, because that's the KCB and the BNB extension 1x1. But today, right now, is now trading below P2. Going to hit P2. P2 is 30,167. So if the Dow Jones go below 3167, there could be some profit taking back down to MLP, which is about 29,227. Okay, 29,927. That could be the first target, and then maybe we can see an uptrust again to 3742. At the moment now, my KSI is still standing red, and my KRW is cyan. So that means that there is actually conflicting signal right now. So that's the reason why traders, you need to follow the chart and study it very, very closely. Okay, so that is the Dow Jones. Now let's look at the NASDAQ. The NASDAQ was also having this BNB right here. The BNB is at 11,772, and yesterday we have a strong push up here itself. Okay. Now both KSI and the KRW are on the same side right now. That's why there could be some more buying as long as the market stays above OP. But interestingly, now the market is trading below pivot 2, and of course we trust the pivot a lot. So by staying below pivot 2, honestly, is actually saying that there could be some profit taking, and 11,420 will be the first support. Right? So traders, watch out for that. S&P 500. Now, same thing again, S&P 500 yesterday has broke above the BNB RL and is testing the 3838 level, right? But the thing is now is testing the 3770 P2 level because because there's some across the board is some selling. But you look at the KSI and my KRW, right? Both of them are actually saying that there should be further positive side. So if the market comes back down to 37 MLP, I can consider to cover back my shorts first a little bit and see whether can it go up. At the moment now, right, the market is a little bit what they call choppy right now, because the indicators and the price action is not matching at the moment, and of course we need to be careful when such thing happen. Wow, look at Hang Seng, look at it. Okay, now I told you guys Hang Seng once it hits 17,000, it's time to buy back your position, and truth be told, Hang Seng shoot back up itself to 17,700 and 17,980, and it's like gonna test this KCB level, and that's about 18,143. Now the MA30 is 18,265, is again also very nearby, and for the market now, it's being highly pushed up by, probably in my opinion, the government funds. All right, then definitely there could be further upside. All right, there could be. All right, we can see that my KSI is showing that the boys are still selling. Okay, but my cyan color tells me that the weightage is moving up. So it's like telling you now, okay guys, you just go slow, but you can continue to buy, but just be careful. Okay. Now, how about the Nikkei? Let's take a look at Nikkei right now. Now, Nikkei has also broke above the BNB RL, and now is trading towards the 2 MAs, which is 27156 for MA30, 2727 for MA200. Now, this will be a strong resistance for now, but of course, that is depending on US market. If US market start to pull back down, then of course, the MLP at 26,838 will be the next support level. Yeah, but at the moment now we have both KSI and KRW, both of them are highly supportive of the current situation. Very interesting. Now we look at DAX, and those DAX is not really be open until about 2 hours later, but to just show you the power of the TWB system. Now this is where the BNB was yesterday, and the RL itself is 12,272, as I mentioned yesterday. And I said that if the market can break above 12,272, it could really go and test the BNB 1x1, which is really, it happened 12,652, am I wrong? Okay, and the market got nailed it. My God, in a single day, the market nailed it, and it crossed the MA30 by on its own. So with all this information itself, right, I'm not half surprised to see a little bit of pullback to MA30 later. Okay, not half surprised. Yep. Okay, crude oil. Now I really feel what a miss. I really called for buy on crude oil at $75, and we missed it. Oh my goodness. Now it went back all the way up south. That's a very big run from the lowest end to the highest end. It went up by $10. Okay, what a waste. And the high was at $86.30. Oh, Okay, so now what's happening? Okay, I suspect that there will be a bit of resistance at about 86.53 level, and that's what you can see right here is happening. And if that is the case itself, right, then of course we need to look at how it goes. Now the thing is, if the crude oil can come down, will be the best thing, right? I really missed the bottom just by about 50 to 80 cents. What a waste. Okay, so if crude oil really set to much higher, let's look at a trend line right here. You can see right now. Okay, this is not the one prominent in the above one. Here we go, the one that is put for all of us. Okay, so you can see that if we put a trend right now over here, okay, we are nearby. Okay, we're just nearby. So the thing is this, with that shows that there's a lot of resistance at the top side. But again, if the market want to break it up itself, then that means that it can go one more level, and that could be as high as this $92. Okay, $92. All right. Alright, so that is crude oil. Let's look at the gold market right now. Okay, for gold market today, okay, for this is gold, it went up to the high of 1726 and pulling back now. I suspect that the dollar is going to be in place soon. Okay, I believe that the dollar is going to be in place soon. So let me bring up the dollar chart, shall we? Okay, we go. Now this is the dollar chart, and based on the channel that I created since May, now it seems that the market is going to come back down to test the support here, roughly about 109.70 area. And once it's touched, obviously the equity market will go a bit higher. But then after that, if once the dollar starts to move back up again and this time go for the 114.80 level, which is like a high level, then maybe he'll have to come in and say, you know what, enough is enough, let's do something to it. Okay, so that means that if the dollar is going to go up itself, right, I suspect the gold will come back down a little bit. 1682 will be my level, watching it 1682. Yep. Alright, so that is gold. Let's look at silver. Now silver is brilliant. Silver has stayed above the $20 mark. Alright, the high yesterday went up to $21.23, and there's some speculation say that now they'll be buying silver so that they can safely this so-called Credit Suisse. A lot of grapevines ongoing right now and saying a lot of funny stuff. But if you look at it right now, if the market loses $20.75, okay, undeniable, we may see silver popping down again at 1933, because this is where just for this possibility here. Okay, but if the market stay firm above the pivot 2 at $20.75, then of course there is a chance for the silver to march all the way to 21.80. Now of course people have been asking me, Cal, how high do you think silver will go? I say that minimally for silver you'll go up to $26 meanwhile, but I'm still looking at it, you go past 26 and go for 40 to 50. It could be a crazy speculation, but again, this is something I foresee right now. Okay, so that is gold and silver. Now let's look at Bitcoin, shall we? Now Bitcoin is coming off, as I mentioned. I told you guys that once Bitcoin hit the BNB extension of 20,400, that will be a good time to take a sell position. And now it's coming down. Now MLP 19,964 for today, and if the market loses this MLP, it will go back down to the MA30 and it's 19,591. I'm still looking at a Bitcoin to come back down to $18,117. I'm still looking at that itself, so write it down somewhere, okay? This is going to be very critical. And last but not least, we have Ethereum. Let's bring Ethereum right now. Ethereum is basically now trading below the pivot 2 at 31,355 pivot 2. And I still think that you're going to test the MLP at 1342, but if things get more drastic, 1192, which is like below the 1200 level, I believe that Ethereum will come here itself, because the last merging itself doesn't seem to be good. Yep. Okay, so that is what I have to offer for you for today. I wish you all the best in trading, okay? And send me some feedback for me and our videos so that I can learn from it, all right? There'll be another video coming up later on, talk about the market globally. See you later. Bye-bye.